Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to show you how I crochet this freedom throw blanket. The materials that we need are acrylic yarn number 4, and I use this loops and thread brand. And then we need a crochet hook 6mm. And then the first step, we're going to make a slip knot. Grab your white yarn and wrap it around your finger and pull that yarn in the middle and tighten it. Insert your hook, and then we're going to begin with a chain 200. Now that I have 200 chains, I'm going to start with the first row. So from here, I'm gonna skip 2 chains and go to the next chain, and I'm gonna add double crochet. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook, grab a yarn, pull through 2 loops, grab a yarn, pull through 2 loops. That's double crochet. Now next, skip 2 chains and go to the next chain, add double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in the same chain space. Skip 2, go to the next chain, a double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in the same chain space. So that's a V-stitch that we are going to use all throughout this blanket. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this row, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I'm in the last chain of my first row. So in this last chain, I'm gonna add V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, and then another double crochet in the same space. Then we're gonna move on to the second row with chain 3, turn, and then in this very first space, we're gonna add double crochet. That's our first V-stitch for the second row. We're gonna add V-stitch again for this space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same space. I'm gonna repeat this V-stitch in every V-stitch spaces, just like that. And then we're gonna continue and finish this across the row. And then we're going to add 6 rows, a total of 6 rows for this white yarn. Then when I'm finished with the 6 rows, I'll show you how to attach the next color of yarn and show you the next step. Okay, I finished my 6 rows. This is how it looked like. I'm gonna attach my needle and finish this, my last V-stitch. Then I'm gonna chain 1, then I'm gonna cut my yarn so I can move on to the next color, and that will be the red yarn. I'm gonna cut it here. Okay, here is my red yarn, and I'm gonna make a slip knot. Then I'm gonna attach it here in the very first V-stitch space. Okay, I'm gonna insert my hook, attach the red yarn, just like that, and then chain 3. Next, add double crochet in the same space. Then I'm gonna tie these 2 yarns here. I like to do this to secure my work, and then when I'm finished with the whole blanket, I'll just weave those ends. Next, go to the V-stitch space and add another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now go to the next V-stitch space and add another V-stitch. So we're just repeating the same process with our first row, and then I'm gonna go ahead and continue this and finish with my red yarn, and we have to have a total of 3 rows for the red yarn. And then when I'm finished, I'm going to show you the next step to attach the yarn, the next color of yarn. Okay, I'm in my last stitch on my red yarn. Can add my last V-stitch there. Then that's how it look like. Okay, as you can see, those V-stitches are in line. And then I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm gonna cut my yarn, and then I'm gonna attach the next color, which is white. Okay, gonna make a slip knot. So I do this every time I am going to change the color. I always make the slip knot, and then I'm going to attach this in the very first V-stitch space, and then chain 3, and then double crochet in the same chain space, and then tie those 2 yarn in the back. I always like to make extra yarn, so when I'm weaving it doesn't have to, it's not hard to do it. Okay, I'm gonna add V-stitch in every V-stitch spaces for this white yarn, and it's just gonna be 1 row for the white yarn, and then we're gonna move on and attach the blue yarn. I'll finish this, and then I'll continue and meet you to attach the blue yarn. Okay, I'm in my last chains of my white yarn. Then I'm gonna grab my blue yarn and I'm gonna attach that. So I'm gonna cut it here. This is how it look like. All right. So here's my blue yarn. I'm gonna make a slip knot. I always have to do the slip knot every time I have to change the color. It's easy that way. Okay, from here, can insert my hook there. Then from here, I'm gonna chain 3. Then double crochet in the same chain space. So every time you change the color, you have to tie the knot there at the back to tighten it and make it secure. Then continue with the same process. We're gonna make 3 rows for the blue, and then chain 1, cut the yarn, then attach the white yarn. Make 1 row for the white yarn, then chain 1, cut, and then attach the red yarn. You chain 3, add double crochet in the same chain space, and then V-stitch all across the row and make 3 rows of red. And then you're gonna repeat the whole process, alternating the colors for the whole blanket, and with a total of 10 3 rows of red and 9 3 rows of blue with white yarn in between. So I'm gonna continue and finish this, and then when I'm halfway through, I'll show you how it looked like, and then we'll go from there. Okay, this is how it looked like now. So with alternating colors, red, white, and blue. So this is how it should look like. As you see, you know, all those V-stitches are in line together, and that's how it should look like with yours. And these extra yarns here, I'm gonna show you how to weave those after I finish. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and continue, and then when I'm done, I'll show it to you how to weave and finish the blanket. I'm almost finished. And don't forget guys to like and subscribe to my channel to see more of the easy project that I'm going to make. And so I'm gonna continue and finish this ends on my blanket. You can actually make a twin size bedspread with this. If you continue with the red, white, and blue, you'll end up with a twin size. But I don't want to do that. I just want to make a throw blanket to hang on my rocking chair. So this is my last stitch. So chain 1 and cut the yarn. And that's it, we're done. I'm gonna show you how to weave this so you have idea. So this is my yarn needle. And then I'm just gonna go through those yarn here. Just like that. Then go here. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back. All the way here to the end. Just like that. You can see, you know, it high there, and just gonna cut that hair. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with those other left over yarns. This one I forgot to tie together. Do the same thing with the red.